Good morning. I am thankful for a nice shelter yesterday, getting out of the cold and having some people around to talk to. I got in kind of late, but there was room, so thankful for that. Today, well, I also got a phone call late yesterday, or I called my wife, checked in, and she sent a box of goodies and food to the post office at Fontana Dam. The problem is, it is now Thursday morning. I'm 22 miles away, and they close on Friday at 3:45. So I have to make a decision because they're closed Saturday and Sunday, and I'd have to take a 00 there, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to try to really push it. It's about 22 miles. So over the next 2 days, we're going to cover my max mileage ever and see how it goes. So stay with me. We'll see if we can do this. Again, 22 miles to Fontana Dam, which is the start of the Smokies. It's the last resupply box for about 80 miles. So I must get resupplied and I must get through the Smokies. Talk to you guys soon. This is a top Chio bald. Looks like a really nice spot in good weather, but as you can tell, there's really just nothing to see here with the fog hasn't burned off yet. We might get some sprinkles today, but supposedly no rain, so that's good. Not much of a view. Just wanted to let you know we're at 144.9, I think, miles. Gotta keep going. Talk to you. Hi. So I talked a lot about my health problems in my introduction video. I wrote that I was blind in the left eye. I didn't really go into too much detail, but suffering through COVID, I had an eye stroke and lost most of the vision in my left eye. I can see around the peripheral, but not in the center. So I didn't think that would affect me too much on trail, so I didn't really talk about it, but it has quite a bit whenever I try to go down. So I'm just going to show some of the trail. So hiking down this area, then I get to this, and one eye, my left eye won't work right, so I can't really tell exactly how far down the rocks are. So I know that could be 6 inches, could be 12 inches. I can get a good estimate, but that's one of the challenges as I go forward. So I got down it, as I always have, without really falling on any of these kind of rocks. So I just go a lot slower, which slows down my mileage a little bit, but bear with me and we'll get there. Just going through this rock formation. They're all covered in moss. Right along the trailways, so I'm going to do my best to bring you along with me. Got about 18.4 miles left to Fontana Dam shelter. That's about where we're going to get to the post office. And the rest of the path looks smooth, so. That was the fun we just went through. Alright, just stopping for a minute at Stecoah Gap. So we hiked from up there. I gotta zoom out a little bit. And now we're going to go up that way. This little fellow was on the trail. Now he's off to the side. I don't know what he's up to. So this is what it looks like along the trail. There's all these white flowers. Just a few inches in from the trail. They're not higher up. I'm not sure if it's the people's trekking poles kind of spread the flower seeds, but it's nice to have. And every once in a while you see a purple one. Funny shaped tree. It grows up into the rock. It also seems to jump into another spot to get away from the rock. Amazing. All right, friends, it's 5:30. I've hiked to Stecoah Gap, elevation 3165. Gives me a beautiful view. Some of the Smokies are in the distance. It's a little parking lot, a couple picnic tables, some trail magic was left here. A big group of us finished off with apples and bananas. They had a lot more before that, but that was what was left when I got here a little bit late. So, few parking lot, a few cars at the parking lot. After this, I'll hike across this road and up those stairs. My problem is I've only gone 6.8 miles and I've got to hike a lot more to be able to get the package at the post office. So I'm going to hike at least till 8 o'clock. We'll see where we're at and make some decisions then. Talk to you later. This is the start of Jacob's Ladder. It goes up there. It's about a half mile, but nearly 700 feet of incline. So it's a little push. It's just what's in the trailhead. So we're gonna get this done, and then a mile later we'll be at a shelter, stop for dinner, and see if we can push on from there. All right, this sign says it all for what we did today. Started at Sassafras, reading from bottom to top. We started at Sassafras Gap Shelter 9.1 miles ago. We hiked to Stecoah Gap, North Carolina Highway 143, which was 2.4 miles ago. And we made a decision to keep going. And at the very top is Brown Fork Gap Shelter, 0.1 miles down that way. I think we'll go there and at least eat dinner. And then we've got decisions to make. Yellow Creek Mountain Road, 5.2 miles, or Gable Creek shelter 6.1. So maybe a 5.2 miles and then get hitched in or take a shuttle in. We'll see. But we got to get that mail tomorrow.